Life is a damn balancing act, and it be damn ghetto sometimes, and no shade. Devin, where are you going? Bitch, anywhere but here, no shade. I feel like not always. I feel like I get this on my, I get like this on my days off. Because I don't have anything to do. And then, I'm resting. Of course, I deserve rest. I still got to stay consistent. I still got to go to the gym. I still got to take care of myself. I still got to, I had the privilege to even do that. Let me just start there. I don't want to be in a mood of me just complaining and ranting and it not giving. I'm grateful for everything that is in my life and the fact that I'm able to even live my life and not be stressed out on the daily and everything of that sort, right? Girl, I'm always comparing my living situation to somebody else, to people who are less fortunate as well.
Literally, that's $75,000. Diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. And there's people that are dying.
I acknowledge I have privilege, but at the end of the day, I don't really enjoy my living situation right now. You know what I mean? I feel like if I was able to do certain things, if I was able to give myself the space that I needed, more space, freedom, and things like that, the living situation would just be better. I know we slanted right now.
So you can back up a little bit.
By the way, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I was like, you know what? Let me pass by the mall and stuff like that because I want to get this tag removed off of this shirt because why they didn't remove this tag off my shirt,
oh Lord have mercy,
is beyond me. Now I can't even dress it up. I'm supposed to go into the city on Wednesday. I would love to wear something like that, but I think I'm just gonna pay it. That actually be a really cute thing to wear on Wednesday. But I also have the rest of next week to go get that done, so I don't have to do it today. Plus, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. This banana is oozing and doing shit. It's doing shit that I don't like. It's not appealing to me right now, and that's turning me off. I don't like that. I am always comparing my life and my living situation to someone who is less fortunate, and that allows me to remain in my circumstance rather than leveling up, essentially, because I feel like I'm vulnerable on my YouTube more than anything else, and I don't really speak about the things I speak about on YouTube anywhere else because YouTube feels like my safe space, and that's another thing. A lot of these girls have infiltrated, which is fine.
Bitch, watch out, ho! Don't get up on the first night.
I feel like I should allow myself to be seen, but at the same time, girl, I'm very much someone who believes in you don't speak on it until it's done, or you don't let the people know your next move, essentially. When it comes to my reality, because certain people in my reality, it don't feel like they always have the best intentions for me, and they be wanting to live for the girl, and I be living for the girl, so whatever.
Supposed to be a sisterhood. And I don't feel a sisterhood right now.
I'm gonna put this out into the universe because I want this to come into my reality. I would love to have my own space, my own place, my own privacy. I would love to have it all. I was just in the kitchen prepping some chicken for me to grill when I come back home for my salad. And, I would love to be in my kitchen playing music, vibing out. My mom comes out, that's fine, she gotta do what she gotta do, but yeah, I would love to just have my own space to just do that and vibe out, because I feel like I really come out when I am on my lonesome, for real. I don't need the judgmental eyes. I don't need, because a lot of people say a lot of things with their eyes and they don't be saying it with their mouths, or just with the moves that they be making, they don't be saying it. But I can read. I pay attention. That's my whole thing. Oh my God.
These bitches is mad pressed.
I would love to one, be in the mix of things while simultaneously having my own place to seclude into, have my solitude, and lay my head at the end of the night. You know what I mean? Also, when it comes to my house right now and my living situation, it's like I have space, but I don't have all the space I want. You know what I mean? Like, I share a room with my brother, so like it's half and half, baby. I can only do so much. You know what I mean? And now in my mind, I'm thinking of buying furniture. I'm thinking of buying things that are gonna help me, one, record more videos because I'll have more space. And you know, when it comes to lighting, when it comes to like, baby, I don't even have no chair in my room for real. For me to like, I don't have no like desk to like prop my stuff on properly without it being cluttered up. Like, if you watch my last video, you really see like what my room really gives. So I have no chair for real. Like, I don't have, like, I would love a vanity. I would love some extra drawer space so I can put my stuff away. And it can just declutter a lot of things that are going on, like in my view. I love a setup where it's like everything is clean and put together. I love a setup like that, and I feel like for a viewer's point of view, y'all like that too. No shade, like y'all want to see the real, but who wants to be looking at like a whole bunch of stuff in the corner of a room? You know what I mean? Like, it don't give what I want it to give. It's not the fantasy that I want to give. So it like it messes with me. And then it doesn't give me motivation to like want to do what I want to do, essentially, because I know what I want to do. I trust I know what I want to do. So just not having that as my reality right now is like kind of is getting to me just a little bit. But I know, you know, especially like even wanting to grow my YouTube, a lot of things are going to take a long time. I have to put in the work long term to actually get the results I want. So I'm not trying to rush anything. It's just that I'm like a little bit upsetted. I'm a little bit upsetted. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I also want to get into recording more videos on here. I know, like, I feel like my channel doesn't really have like a set way that it's going right now. Like, before I was recording, like, you know, I love a good vlog. I want to do more sit downs. I really want to do more sit down content. I want to get into a lot of things. I feel like my channel really just embodies me. I feel like a lot of my pages, a lot of my social media, except for my IG, because girl,
just as
anyway,
I thought.
when it comes to my TikTok and my YouTube, it's really just me. My TikTok is more me just talking about like things that I wish I knew growing up, like that people told me so I could avoid certain things that I experienced, because I feel like I experienced a lot at a young age that I really didn't have to experience, but hey, it's whatever. So I feel like I get into that on my TikTok, but on here I really like, I just wanna record fun little videos, and it really just be all about me. It's really all about me. It's a YouTube. I want to be able to do a lot of things on here while also being somewhat appealing. Like, you know, the setup just giving what it needs to give, and like, yeah. Regardless, I know I have to put in things. I have to put in the work long term to see the results that I want to see. And this is like a lot of things that I want to get into. I only started that like in the middle of last year, if not just this year, like January, because this is the wave I'm on is something very new to me as well. I haven't always, actually, when it comes to like having my own space and having an apartment and whatnot, I don't want to rent forever. Like, of course I want to buy my own house and like have somewhere to, like, you know, that is really away. I don't want to keep paying these people money, essentially, but and having to pick up my stuff and move when my lease is over and everything like that. But when it comes down to it, like, I've always thought about moving out during like the pandemic. Honestly, like during the pandemic I was like, yeah, like I kind of want to, you know what I mean. And that's when I really started getting into it with a lot of people. No shade. Like when it comes to a lot of other things, when it comes to my dreams and my endeavors, a lot of my dreams and endeavors, and even the social media aspect, like it's only been, when it comes to TikTok, I started recording like fun little videos, but then I really started getting serious and like posting every single day as of like, what was it, 2 years ago essentially, or like last year. Like that's when I really started doing, like, getting on my stuff with social media. And YouTube, girl, it's only been like maybe a year now. It's only been a year, so I know I have to keep on going and keep on putting in that work and keep on posting and keep the consistency up for a X amount of time over a long period of time before I ever see what it is I want to see. People grow fast. That's okay. That's not gonna, I've already like accepted that that's not gonna be my reality, because I don't do certain things for clicks and views. I'm really just coming on here, hitting record, speaking my mind, giving the people what I think they want to see, but at the same time, like, appealing to myself, because this is my channel and this is what I want to do. So like, it's until the right people find me that I'm gonna start doing what I need to do when it comes to the views and the numbers and the people supporting me. You know what I mean? I feel like I just really need to come on here and just talk and prop up the camera and talk. And yeah, and I'm glad I did so, because I've just been laying around all day today. Like I said, when it's like one of my off days is mostly like this, like I will lay in bed up until a certain amount of time until I have to go to the gym, and then I'll go to the gym, I'll come back home, I'll eat, then I'll sleep and get ready for my weekend job. But I feel like I mostly get in this mood where it's like I'm just soaking. It's like I'm soaking, no shade. Like I'm really just sitting in my own stuff, which is, I think that's fine to do, but like I said, putting in the work and having to do these things long term, like I have to keep on keeping on. And like there's certain things that I need to gather, like documentation that I need to get underway, and I'm just like not doing that because of why. I couldn't tell you, no shade. I cannot tell you. Like I just got my birth certificate so that I can start getting my passport together, because I do want to be traveling. Travel is definitely on my list of things to do, and that would probably help me, like, when it comes to wanting to get outside of my house and experience the world. So I need to start doing that, like, as soon as possible. But knowing that I want to do that, like, I'm not making the moves towards it immediately. And I know why, because at the end of the day, traveling costs money, and someone called me. But I know why I'm not doing it, because at the end of the day, traveling costs money, and I'm really like not trying to, you know, I do want to travel. I don't want to see the money leave my bank account. No shade.
I just realized I'm broke.
When it comes down to it, I've been working really hard to grow my savings and put money in my savings account every single week. You know, I work in security, so I get X amount of money, and usually all my tips go into my freaking savings account. Granted, with my paychecks, and then my weekend job is like my little spending money or whatever. So like, I would love to travel. I just don't want to spend the money to do it. I really don't, because then I'm also thinking about, like, that money could go towards me moving out of my house, me buying furniture, me doing all these things. And do I want to, then now my battle is, do I want to travel or do I want to focus on moving out first? Like, I gotta really think it over before I decide, like, what it is I really want to do. And like, the thing is too, I can always travel. I don't have to be traveling right now. I think it's more so, I'm like, this is the thing about social media too, which is like its own thing. When you really see like your people you follow on IG or your friends or whatever, and they start traveling and stuff like that, or like they have their own apartments and stuff like that, or like whether they're even in an environment where they don't have to like move out or whatever, like they have everything that they need, and your circumstances are not like that. It's like, damn, what could you do? What should you do? And like comparison is like the thief of joy at the end of the day. So like, it's your own journey that you're on. It's your own journey you're on. Point blank period. Point blank period. But yeah. I feel like I'm just really in my head or whatever. Which is fine. But I can't stay there forever. And I also feel like I've just kind of been going through the motions of life without like checking in with myself, because so much be happening. And whilst I have very good moments and like moments that, you know, keep my spirits high and like I choose to be happy as well, I also gotta check in when I'm not feeling the hottest, and like I could just use a vent, you know what I mean, just to let everything out. So I think I need to get into doing that more, to stay present and stay honest with myself. Because like I feel like sometimes I'm not even honest with myself, you know what I mean? Like my thing too, I want to be more positive than I am negative. I want to be thinking about my future more than I'm thinking about my past, but I also want to be more present than I'm thinking about my future. Because it's about the steps that I'm making now that are going to lead me to my future. I just want to balance it all. You know what I mean? Like, life is a damn balancing act. And it be damn ghetto sometimes, and no shade. It be damn ghetto, like, even having to, once again, like I said before, take care of myself every single day. It be low-key ghetto. Like, when you're growing up, you don't think about those things, no shade, because what your mother puts in that work. And that's when I be thinking like, oh, I got mother wounds, no shade. I know I do. Trust, I know I do. And I definitely have father wounds, but that's like something I gotta address with a therapist.
Somebody's to me!
I haven't even gotten into that, baby. I haven't even gotten into that. But I feel like I try to be a boss for the most part of my life and really own up to my own stuff and take control of my own life, rather than having life just pull me by the strings and I'm being leaded however which way. So I feel like that's how I really address a lot of like my mother and father wounds that I have. Mostly my father wounds, because I feel like that's more father wounds than mother wounds. But I also know I don't have to be like this 24/7. Like I don't have to be on go 24/7. I don't have to be running around 24/7. I don't have to be rushing. I realized today, because I seen something on TikTok talking about like, oh, it was pictures of like picnics, hiking, whatever, with like somebody else or like just by yourself, but it was like this but not rushing. And I was like, damn, like when I think about it, I really do plan my time around the day, and sometimes I don't even realize I be rushing. Like sometimes I just want to go through the motions of life without thinking about like, oh, what my next move is, or if I'm on a time limit. I feel like this is such an American thing as well. I feel like this is so America. This is so America. It's so capitalism, so corporate lifestyle, so like, you know what I mean? I was talking to one of my homegirls at work, and we were talking about relationships, but she was talking about how, like back in her country, like, I'm gonna just relate it to dating because I feel like it, you know, intersectionality, it ties together. She was like, oh, in relationships these days, everyone wants to just hunch and no one's trying to get to know the person, take the time to get to know the person. And at that too, like, people don't even know each other. Like, you meet a random person, like, people don't introduce each other anymore. Like, oh, this is a friend of a friend, and like everyone knows each other. There's some type of community. We don't have that in America, essentially because like we're all on these. And she was like, there's no dating apps. Like, people meet each other outside of the dating apps. People meet each other in real life. Like, people talk in real life. We don't sit on these apps. Granted, I'm not on the apps because I've said goodbye to the apps for a long time. People are on these apps so quick to like be trying to like get to meet up with somebody through the apps. And I almost forgot my point. Let me tie it together. But people be so quick to get on these apps and like try and get together with people, and like when they get together, it's like, oh, so now what? And then you get to being intimate, but like you don't even know that person who you're getting intimate with and letting inside your body, and then that's a whole spiritual thing. But like, it's such a rush to meet up with the person and like essentially get inside of them, and there's no like taking your time and like really building the relationship over X amount of months or years or anything like that. It's such a rush these days. And that ties, I was like, I feel like that's such an American thing. And she was like, yeah, it definitely is an American thing. So like it's like our culture is very rushy. The culture here is very rushy, very much so on the time limit, very much so on a time crunch. And I don't live for that. I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym. That was just my spiel, my little vent. I feel like I need to let that out too. I love talking to my friends, and like people I work with, but I also don't want to run people's ears off all day. Like, I'd rather just like, you know what I mean? Because I don't like when people do that to me either. No shade. Like, I feel like some people just like to hear themselves talk, and they use like other people for that, and like then you like disregard like the whole person, and like you're just using them as a ventilation, and I don't live for that. So like, I feel like I need to come on here and do that more. No shade. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Love down. Bisous.